Brandon Lewis here from Embedded Computing Design, and we're on the Industrial IoT Roadshow in Austin, Texas. I'm at Silicon Labs, and I'm with Daniel Cooley, who's an SVP of IoT products at the company. How are you doing, Daniel?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me today.
Sure. We're talking about industrial IoT, and specifically some of the connectivity issues that are happening there. Daniel and I have been talking a little bit about the different types of standards, wireless, proprietary protocols, things like that nature that are happening in that space. What do you see? Do you see that a lot of people are still using proprietary, or moving to standards? Is it more standards-based now than it has been? What's going on?
Well, we've seen that the roots of the IoT space in industrial setting was in proprietary protocols, because these things have been connecting for the last 20 years.
Right.
Before the rise of Bluetooth, before the rise of Wi-Fi, before the rise of even LTE. So a lot of these customers have proprietary wireless systems, but that they can't leave and abandon in the field, but they're rapidly adding in standards-based protocols like LTE, Bluetooth, Zigbee, and so on. So we're seeing just an increase in the total market right now, but proprietary is not going away.
Okay, so how is somebody supposed to address that? We're 1 foot in the proprietary world, wanting to move to standards for all of the benefits that can add, time to market, safety, not having to do a lot of rework. So how do you do both at the same time?
Well, first, these companies are hiring more engineers, and they're leaning on their suppliers heavier. So some companies have both, some don't. And so they're really just issuing RFPs for both kinds of applications right now and seeing what comes back. But I think most of the industrial side at this point, if they have their core strategy built on connectivity, they're finding the way to staff and develop this, and then layering in the security needs that go on top of that right now.
Okay. So is different silicon required to make this possible, to make the transition from proprietary to standards-based, or just insure yourself, get some insurance to make sure that you're doing, whatever is best for the company moving forward?
From some people, yes. From us, no. We have one silicon platform that can do proprietary and standards-based wireless protocols, and we have the software stacks for our customers to pick that up and get their application into the market. Not everybody has this strategy. We think it's good for us and for our customers, and we're winning market share because of that.
Okay. Is it a silicon game anymore, or is it a software game?
I think about it as both.
Okay.
I actually think about it as a software game, but I think there's a famous quote that said, if you're serious about software, you also build your own hardware.
Okay.
And so our software engineers are a critical piece of speccing down to the transistor level. And so we bring them in, we have to understand what kind of software architecture, memory map they're going to need, and we spec that all the way down into the chip at this point. So it's a very unified product development process that is starting to yield some pretty good results.
Well, that's pretty interesting stuff for those of us working in the industrial embedded space, because everything's getting connected these days, and combining solutions, hardware and software, to get to market faster and ensure everything's working correctly is going to be top of mind. Thanks, Brandon Lewis, Daniel Cooley. We're at Labs. You're on the Industrial IoT Roadshow.